Alright, so for those of you who don't know, like, back in the day, there used to be a recurring joke on the channel. That was that a, and like, the running joke used to be that, radical gaming nerd used to come on my stream, and he would literally comment and pretend to be somebody named Alyssa. And the OGs would remember this because it was actually a because it was like really stupid, and like the joke at the time was that this girl, she was like completely in love with me. She wanted me to bang her on the back, like on she wanted me to bang her on the bearskin rug of her dad's Swiss ski chalet. And like, so for those of you who don't know, Osa actually is a real person that I've gone to school with. And the thing is, I mean, it's actually, I mean, like, in my preteen mind, like, I thought, like, the whole thing was, like, the funniest thing of all time. Yeah. Now I'm looking back on it as a teenager, and I'm thinking, Jesus freaking Christ, we could have handled that situation a lot better. But, you know, for all this to make sense, I gotta go back to the very beginning. 5th grade. The year was No, I'm not gonna tell you the year. sad. Year. It was like mid 2010s. That's all I'm gonna say for the year. But like I was in 5th grade. There was this girl in the class. Her name was Alyssa. Now let's just say that Alyssa, she's definitely not the most attractive person on the planet. Not by a long shot. Freaking meat necklace to get my dog to play with her. She's that freaking ugly. But, yep. Like, she was that ugly then, and, just now. She's still astronomically ugly. But that's beyond the point. The point is, for whatever crazy reason, I thought it would be funny that I would literally convince everyone and their mom that I was like madly in love with this girl. And I went like full on psycho. Pulling her hair in class, blowing on her hair, you know. All the kind of stuff you would reference. With all my heart, with all my soul, and all my might, I shall throw this rock at her. And as the blood trickles down her forehead, she will know the depths of my affection. If she survives, we have to be wed. But it's but you gotta chalk one up to me though. I played the role perfectly. Everyone thought I was being serious. But like, that's all. Like, whole story doesn't really pick up until like 6th grade. And in 6th grade, it was kind of interesting because what happened in 6th grade was literally everybody was just vibing. You literally had me. You had me, Audiocraft, Vivids, and Nikki Bear all in the same classroom. Like, all in the same room. Something that's only happened one time since. And yeah, like the thing with Nikki Bear. Pay attention to Nikki Bear. Nikki Bear's gonna come up later on. So, like I said, we're all just vibing. Of course, for no reason, like, literally, nobody realized it was a joke, so I guess there was kind of a reason for that. Freaking, the principal calls me down to see him in his office. Then he literally tells me, dude, you're getting 1 day in school suspension because you're harassing Melissa. Okay, whatever. I'm not harassing. I was not harassing. Yeah. But, you know what? I figured I might as well just take the suspension. I don't care. It's fine. No one's gonna get really PO'd at me. Literally all I cared about is I was trying to make sure that I didn't get a all I was worried about was trying to make sure it counted as me being there, because technically I was still in the school. And literally, I got more work done in that 1 day of in school suspension than I ever have in an actual classroom. I actually hold, like, so, another interesting fact, I'm actually, also, like, really, obviously, like, I'm insanely intelligent. At least that's what the voices in my head tell me. But I literally get through most of my stuff for my online. This is stuff for my online algebra course. So I'm just having a great time doing that. Like I said, just vibing. Not really anything bad happened. The whole thing dies down till around May 19th, 2016. Today I won't forget for a couple of reasons. First off, it's we had a field trip because I was in the talented and gifted program. Which is basically like all the like insanely intelligent kids end up in that program. I actually have standardized test scores to prove that it wasn't just some lie my parents told me. Oh yeah, you're all really smart, but you're actually in like special ed. Honestly, what kind of douchebag parent would you have to have in order for them to tell you something like that? Sorry for the poor bastard that has a parent like that. But you know, yeah. You know, like, literally, we had a field trip to, what school was it? Yeah, actually, no. I remember what school it was. It was, we had a field trip to, U of M Dearborn. And the reason why I remember that so distinctly is because, well, first off, U of M, go blue. And like, so we all end up seeing boxed water over there. Yeah, there's boxed water, little boxes, like cardboard boxes or whatever they're made of. They're like milk cartons full of water. You can buy them at like Meijer. and really cool. But still, it was also the night of our of the school's band concert. An interesting fact, at that concert, that is actually where I met, is actually where I first met the Fancy Corn Snake. I literally shared a stand with, the Fancy Corn Snake in, band class throughout the entirety of middle school. And yeah, a lot of fun, but like I said, not the point of the story. The point of the story is, like, school rolls around, we're all starting to mature, we're all starting to put the whole thing behind us. They're starting to come to the realization that, yeah, she's starting to come to the realization that, well, I'm not in love with her. Can't take you out of face value, you crazy hoe, but at least you figured it out at some point. So, I'm just in there, yep, having a good time. But we go through the whole thing again, because for whatever reason, she just vehemently hated me. And she actually got her friend to just completely hate me for no reason. Now, to this day, I'm not mad at her friend at all. I understand. She just got caught in the crossfire. No one's gonna get mad at her for that. Like, she just happened to be a victim of circumstance. Nine, 2, 5. But, like, she just kind of got caught in the crossfire, and you know, this, like, now we're actually somewhat friends. But for the love of God, that's not the point of the story. Can I just get to the point of the story? Or am I just not going to be able to do that? So about, So about halfway through, whole thing. Halfway through the school year. My boy Nicky Bear. And there was my boy right there. He was like my son. But what he does is like, something that like I found obvious was the fact that